is kohlrabi. It's a German turnip. Does it taste good? It's a German turnip. Daikon, komatsuma. This is why I miss Iowa. People eat normal things like potatoes and corn and lard. Again, just a dinner party. You're not required to serve gourmet food. These are our friends from the country club. I want to impress them. I want to impress Michael. Oh, you don't have to worry about that. He's crazy about you. He is, isn't he? Okay, let's go with the jicama. I think I've heard of that one. So, for dessert, what do you want? Is that Olivia? What am I gonna do? Relax, Jason. See what's down. And now she has. Hi, you gotta help me here. It's okay. I got your back.
Marisol, I thought that was you.
Hello, Olivia.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I've been wanting to talk to you. I feel like I owe you an apology.
An apology?
I was so rude the other day. I don't blame you for throwing me out of Michael's house. I deserved it.
Wow.
I'm really not a bad person, Marisol. I wish you could have known me before the divorce, back when I was happy. Anyway, I hope you can forgive me.
Sure can. But it was Taylor's party that you ruined. You should apologize to her.
See, here's the problem. I don't apologize to whores. And I'm not speaking metaphorically when I use that word. She's an actual whore. Men used to pay her for sex. In fact, that's how she met Michael. Oh, was that a secret? Oops.
He's here.
Maxwell, so good to see you. My dear friends. How many years has it been?
Too many. How was your flight from Savannah?
Bumpy, but not surprised. So sorry to hear about you and Sheila getting a divorce. And I was so sorry to read about your maid getting murdered.
Yes. No, we've both heard of enough bad luck.
What are you doing?
I'm going to Remy's fraternity to get the rest of the stuff, remember?
Yes, well, something's come up. The spa is out of my face cream, so I need you to run to the valley to pick up a jar.
Can't you have it delivered?
Well, that would take all day, and I need it now. When I looked in the mirror this morning, I found a new wrinkle.
Really? Just the one?
I will ignore that vicious attack because you are about to do me the sweetest of favors.
Fine. I will go all the way to the valley for a single jar of face cream.
You know what? Get yourself one, too. I've seen tighter skin on elbows. I love the way we tease each other. Who has a better time than we do?
I'll ask around.
And don't worry about Remy. I'll let him know there's been a change of plans. He's all yours. Thank you, Mrs. de la Tour.
Do you ever get hungry?
Yeah?
Interesting. And what do you do in those situations? Do you go to a place where food is available?
I'm not going to dinner with you, Sam.
What? How did you even jump to that?
Go away.
All right. Maybe you're under the impression that I try this hard with every girl I meet. I don't. I just got a feeling about us. And I think you're feeling it too. Come on, look me in the eye and tell me I'm wrong.
Okay, I like you. Let's say we go to dinner. I continue to like you. We have a couple of drinks. I like you more. It turns out that you can dance, and I like you a little too much. The next thing I know, we're married. We have 2 kids. I stop singing, and then I don't like you at all.
But those are good-looking kids, right?
Seriously? I got work to do.
Okay. But at some point, you are going to say yes to me.
No, Sam. I won't.
was it?
That lawyer promised he could bring my son here, but now he says that he needs to file more papers. That'll cost hundreds of dollars. I can't afford that. What am I gonna do?
Please don't ask for a loan. Not before breakfast.
I wouldn't ask if I wasn't so broke.
This is why you should learn to save. Maybe you shouldn't go to the movies so much.
What?
Seriously, you could have what you need in a few months.
I can't wait a few months. I need my son now.
Hey, watch your tone.
I'm sorry, but this is important to me. And after all I've done for you, I thought maybe you'd want to help.
Oh my God. You're blackmailing me. Huh? That's what this is, isn't it? You're trying to shake me down because you saw me with Cody.
No, I'm not shaking nobody.
You think you can control me? Well, you can't. I'm calling your bluff, senorita. You go ahead and tell Spence about my affair. I'll get a divorce before I give in to extortion.
What's going on?
Nothing.
I heard yelling.
Rosie asked for a loan. I said no. We're done. Unless there's something else you wanted to say to Mr. Spence.
I was 20 when I came to LA. And I just knew I was gonna be in the movies. The closest I got was a diner across the street from Paramount. You were a waitress? For 6 years. And I could never make ends meet. And then one day, this man walks in, and he seems so nice. We got to talking, and this nice man tells me he has a lot of lonely, rich friends. And then he asked me if I'd like to make some easy money. Isn't it funny how our lives can turn on just one simple question and one stupid answer? God, if Olivia starts telling people the truth, we'll be humiliated. Then you should tell him soon. Will you be there when I do? Please, I don't know how he'll react. Sure, I'll be there. Thank you. And thanks for not judging me. Oscar Wilde said, every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. Which am I? Oh, honey, you're both. Just like the rest of us.
So we're at dinner, and Sheila looks up and says, I'm tired of listening to you talk. That is how my wife decided to end 20 years of marriage.
It is her loss, my darling. No one ever thought she deserved you.
Thank you, Evelyn.
The good news is you're single again. In the prime of life, this is your time for adventure.
Meaning what? Nightclubs? Singles bars? After all these years, I'd feel a little lost in that world.
You just need someone to guide you, that's all.
Perhaps. I'm a little tired. If you don't mind, I've been up since 4 a.m. Eastern time.
Go on, take a little nap.
Thank you again for holding my hand during this depressing time.
We'll find a way to lift your spirits. Don't you worry.
No.
Excuse me?
I know what you're planning, and I said no.
Our agreement doesn't give you veto power.
Then I'll ask nicely. This man is my friend. Please leave him alone.
Oh, my God. You have feelings for him.
Oh, don't be stupid.
Yes, you do. I can see it. You have a little crush.
And you're fat. So what?
Oh, this is delicious. Her heart beats. Tell me more.
I'm serious. Adrian, if you have any regard for me whatsoever, you will not involve him in your disgusting little hobby.
So the question is, do I have any regard for you?
Damn it, Adrian. Don't corrupt him just to hurt me.
I'm going to introduce Maxwell Rose to wanton carnality for his own middle-aged good. The fact that it will hurt you is just a bonus.
The car's loaded. If there's anything else, you'll probably have to come back for it.
Nah, I'm good. This is just trash anyway. Just let me throw it away and we can get going.
Wait. Why are you throwing that away?
It's ruined. It got ripped, see?
Only along the seam. That's nothing. I can fix that in 2 seconds.
Well, you carry a sewing kit?
I like to be prepared.
Wow, that is amazing.
Not really.
Seriously, I wouldn't know how to do that.
Well, you don't have to. You have money. Most people can't afford to throw a shirt away because of a little rip.
Right. You must think I'm spoiled rotten.
I think you're spoiled, but not rotten. Now take off your shirt.
What, excuse me?
I'm gonna want to see this on you. I'll be done in a minute. Maybe 2 minutes.
Hey there. You got a sec? I'm so sorry about what happened. You know, it's one thing for Perry to yell at me, but for her to raise her voice to you, that's inexcusable.
Don't worry about it.
I do. I see how hard you work. You're the one that makes this house a home. And I'm beyond grateful.
Thank you.
I understand you need some money to bring your son to America.
Yes.
I hope this helps.
Oh, Mr. Spence.
This is a gift from me to you. Perry doesn't need to know.
Thank you so much. You're such a good man.
You are an amazing woman.
He had an erection?
Yes.
A boner. Un salchichón de cemento.
What did you say?
What could I say? Congratulations, I got out of there.
Congratulations. Oh, he's very big.
How big?
Like this? More like this. You love?
Oh,
I swear.
can we put the produce away? The gardener's staring. So this money, he just gave it to you?
Yes, he said it was a gift.
Are you sure his intentions were honorable?
What do you mean?
When rich men give poor women that kind of money, they usually expect something in return.
No, Mr. Spence is not like that.
Are you sure? I mean, he did have his cucumber jammed into your thigh. Maybe you shouldn't take the money.
No, I need it for Miguel.
Just make it clear that he's not getting anything in return. We're maids. The only thing we polish is their soap.
And what am I gonna say to him?
I don't know. Tell him you have a boyfriend.
Where am I supposed to get a boyfriend? Sam! Guess who just called me?
Who?
Benny Soto. Do you like Gloria Estefan? Enrique Iglesias?
Yeah.
He's the producer, and he wants to meet with me.
Wow, it's huge.
You have no idea. I sent out like 100 demos. This is my first year, and it's Benny freaking Soto! He wants to meet with me tomorrow at noon.
Congratulations.
So, I was thinking maybe you can drive me there.
What?
You know, in the car.
First of all, this is not a car. It's a Rolls Royce. And second of all, no.
It's all the way across town. Come on, Sam. I can't take a bus.
Sure. And on the way home, we can stop the unemployment office because when Odessa finds out, she's gonna fire my ass.
Sam? What if I did go to dinner with you?
Didn't you just tell me you'd never go on a date with me because it would ruin your life?
Well, in my defense, when I said that, I didn't need anything from you.
So you admit you're just using me.
Yes.
We should leave by 11 to beat the traffic.
So we don't know how she found out or if she's told anyone else. All we can be sure of is that Olivia is now aware of your wife's former profession.
We're going to move.
What?
My law firm has an office in New York. They will make room for me.
But we don't know anyone in New York.
Exactly.
I don't want to leave LA. All my friends are here.
Friends. What friends?
You know, everyone at the country club.
They're really not our friends. You're only nice to us because I'm a successful lawyer and you're my glamorous wife. Once they found out the truth, that is all going to change. Honey, I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to protect you.
Mr. Stoppard, you have every right to be upset, but you can't pack up and leave the state because a few people might gossip.
Oh, so I should wait to make sure they're gossiping. I don't think so.
Marisol isn't nice to me because you're successful. She's my friend. I need her.
Fine. We'll take her with us.
Wait, hold on.
Well, what's the problem? You told us you don't have any family here.
Yeah, but I...
Well, make it worth your while. Don't you worry. Now, I want both of you to start packing tomorrow morning. We were leaving Beverly Hills.
Isabella, does Valentina have a really good sewing machine?
Why?
Well, I wanted to get her something. You know, for helping me pack up and everything.
You don't need to buy her anything.
No, I want to. And I know she likes to make her own clothes.
It's her job to help you.
Yeah, but...
Remy, I really need to finish the floors, okay?
Sure. Sorry.
Did you send Valentina to USC?
Maybe.
Why would you do that?
Valentina came to me. She told me how she feels about Remy. Oh, she's loved him all these years from afar. It's so romantic.
So the two of you went behind my back. Isn't that just great?
But she really loves him, I can tell.
I don't care!
Why are you being this way?
Because I don't want to see my daughter's heart get broken.
You know Remy. He would never do that.
What I know is that boys with money don't end up with the maid. And you know that too.
You can't still be holding on to that. After all these years?
He made promises to me. And yes, I remember every single one.
He met someone else. You know that sort of thing happens.
Well, it's not going to happen to my daughter. Please tell Remy he is not to go near Valentina.
He's starting to really like her. How can I say that to him?
Valentina and I will not be coming to work for the next few days. That should give you plenty of time to think of something.
Do you have a moment?
Sure. What's on your mind?
I can't move to New York.
Why not?
Personal reasons.
Well, what are they? Perhaps I can help.
I'm sorry, but like I said, they're personal.
Well, Taylor will be heartbroken. She's really come to depend upon you.
And I've become very fond of her. More than I expected to.
She's special, isn't she?
She is.
Well, that is why I have to get her out of here. Before she becomes the main course for the ladies who lunch.
Before anyone starts packing, let me talk to Olivia.
What good would that do?
I could learn a few things. How she found out, if she plans on telling anyone else.
And why would Olivia talk to you?
She's a bitterly divorced woman, trust me. They'll talk to anyone.
I've decided to move here.
To Los Angeles. Are you serious?
I only moved to Savannah because of Sheila. Now that we're divorced.
I'm absolutely thrilled. Think of all the decadent dinners we'll have. In fact, what are you doing tonight?
Adrian's introducing me to someone.
Woman?
Yes.
Oh.
Is that insensitive of me to mention another woman?
No. We're friends. We should be able to talk.
Friends. There was a time when we could have been more than that, but you chose Adrian.
After you chose Sheila.
As you know, I came to regret my choice. Do you ever regret yours?
On second thought, I don't think you should move to Los Angeles.
Why not?
The city changes people. And I like you just the way you are.
I don't think you need to worry about me. For all these years, I know exactly who I am.
Well, you just remember that when you meet this friend of Adrian's.
You never answered my question. Do you regret choosing Adrian?
What does it matter? He is what I deserve.
There you go.
Hello, Mr. Spence.
Hi, Rosie. Hello,
Raul, he's your gardener.
Of course, Raul. I love your work. What's up?
I gave the money to my lawyer and everything is going really good, so we wanted to take a minute and thank you proper.
We?
Yes, Raul is my boyfriend.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
Oh, yes, for many months now. We are very happy.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks. So, Raul has a favor to ask you, and he means no disrespect.
What is it?
He saw you hug me yesterday, and he prefer you don't do that anymore because it makes him, what is the English word?
Jealous?
Violent.
I'm sorry, that won't happen again.
Oh, no, you don't gotta worry. He's a teddy bear. You know, underneath the violent. Let's go.
Pues entonces, ¿qué dijo? Rosas y dahlias.
Pues dijo que los ofrendas. Sigue caminando.
So I was going to try to put the hook back in at the end again if you think that's a good idea.
I do. So tell me, what part of Puerto Rico are you from?
What?
Oh, come on. The accent is distinctive. I produced an album in San Juan.
You've been to the island?
Many times. It's a hotbed of talent. Well, obviously.
Thank you.
Listen, Carmen, you definitely got some skills, but you're a little underproduced. The good thing is, I can fix that.
You don't know what it means for me to hear you say that.
But can I keep it real with you?
Yes, of course.
If you're going to sing in English, you got to get rid of this accent. I know it's funny for me to say that, but that's the audience. Americans, they like Latinas, as long as they're not too Latin.
And then how do I do that?
Practice. When you sing, when you talk, when you breathe, every chance you get.
Whatever I have to do, I'm going to do it.
Good to know. Well, I think we're in business.
Oh, my God.
Let's get some lunch. Celebrate.
I'd love to.
You like Cuban food?
Bring on the croquetas.
Let me call the valet. They take forever to get the car.
Relax. We'll take mine. Qué bueno, me encanta, me encanta.
Whoa.
Yeah, it belongs to a friend. Sam, I want you to meet Benny Soto, my new producer.
Hey, that's great. Nice to meet you, Sam. Heading on Sunset, then I'll direct you. What's going on?
I'm so sorry. It won't be long. Just a quick lunch. It wasn't the deal. Sam, please don't blow this for me. That's my future in there. I really want to thank you, Benny.
No problem. You know, when I first started in this business, I promised myself if I ever made it to the top, I would send the elevator back down.
Well, I won't disappoint you.
I know. I know you won't. My man, can you turn left at the light here? We're gonna stop by my place first.
Carmen?
You heard him. Left at the light.
Where is East LA anyway?
Well, you know when we're on the freeway and you make me speed up?
That neighborhood? Oh, goodness.
You sure you don't want me to go with you?
This is between me and Zoila. I owe her an apology, and I've got to deliver it like a big girl.
In 20 years, I never heard you guys fight like that. What'd you do?
A long time ago, before you were born, Zoila had a relationship with my brother.
Uncle Henri and Zoila?
But when Henri met Aunt Cynthia, a woman from a similar background, Zoila had her heart broken, and apparently she's never gotten over it.
So when she sees me and Valentina hanging out together...
She's worried history will repeat itself.
So what exactly is it you have to apologize for?
I'm the one who introduced Cynthia to Henri.
You're not really dating a gardener, are you?
What?
Raul's close to 60. He's got a wife and kids. I'm not dumb.
No, Raul and I are not dating.
Rosie, why would you lie to me?
Well, the other day when you hugged me.
Oh, my God, you didn't feel my...
I did.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
No, you have nothing to be embarrassed about. God has been very good to
I
you.
did not mean for that to happen. It's just that you're so kind and warm, and it's been so long since Perry and my body responded.
It's okay. And I'm sorry for lying. I just needed to make sure you didn't have any, expectations.
No, none. I know that's not a possibility. Again, I apologize. It was never my intention for you to know how I feel about you.
Fight for survival every day is a tussle. So when the bell ring, come out ready to rumble. Every man for himself, ain't nobody.
Excuse me. I'm looking for my friend, Zoila Diaz. She lives on this block, but I can't remember which house. Do you know her? She's Latino? Well, no worries. I'm sure I'll find her. Enjoy your party.
All I'm saying is, you don't walk out on your boss.
Well, you weren't there. You don't know what happened.
Then tell me.
I don't want to talk about it.
His name is Genevieve.
Zoila?
Marcel, I'm sorry to bother you. This letter came to the house a few days ago. It's addressed to you.
It's just some promotional thing. It's not important.
I wasn't sure. You won't tell Taylor I stopped by, will you?
Of course not.
Some mail still comes to the house for you. I try to save it, but she makes me throw it away. If she knew I brought something for you, she would just scream at me.
Taylor screams at you?
She has become this crazy nightmare. To tell you the truth, I don't know how much more I can take.
Would you like some tea?
How's your mom?
Well, she says she's dying. Doctor says she has a sprained wrist. I wonder who we should believe.
So she's okay. Good.
Did you know our moms got into a fight today?
Mine just told me we were taking a few days off. She didn't say why.
I think maybe your mom's upset that we're getting so close.
Well, I'm not. I like spending time with you.
Me too. You know, for a minute there, I really thought this was going somewhere.
And now?
Come on. You know how much my mom needs your mom. And if us hanging out all the time is causing this much tension between them, maybe we should just cool it.
Oh. Okay.
Still buds though, right?
Sure.
Good.
So why don't you just quit?
I've thought about it, but now it looks like I won't have to. You see, Taylor is trying to convince Michael to move to New York.
New York?
She thinks you're going to tell the whole town about her past, and she is scared to death.
She should be.
Of course, she deserves what she gets, but it might be better for you if they don't leave town.
How so?
Mrs. Stafford, I think Michael is still in love with you.
He has a funny way of showing it, leaving me for Hooker Barbie.
But I watch him. He's always talking about you. He's always looking at pictures of you.
Really?
He's starting to realize he made a mistake. But if they leave town, move to New York, well, you know how it is. Out of sight, out of mind.
I'm gonna write Taylor a letter.
Oh?
I'll promise that I won't tell anyone what I know. I'll say it's because of my deep and continuing affection for Michael.
And I'll give her the letter.
Oh, no. Not her. You give it to him so he knows how I feel.
That is brilliant. Unless someone else knows about Taylor's past. If word gets out, they'll still move.
Nobody else knows.
How did you find out?
Evelyn Powell told me.
How does Evelyn know?
It was her husband who first hired Taylor.
Adrian hired Taylor.
He propositioned her while she was working in some diner, apparently does that sort of thing.
Wait, I'm confused. Adrian Powell uses prostitutes.
Not for himself. He gifts them as gifts to his friends.
What?
Yep. Evelyn calls it his disgusting little hobby. He brings those women right into their house. That's how Evelyn first met Taylor and that girl who got murdered.
Flora Hernandez.
Oh, yes. In addition to being their maid, Flora was also Adrian's whore.
Hello? No, I'm sorry, she's asleep right now. Who may I ask is calling? Oh, Henri. I didn't recognize your voice. It's me, Zoila. It's been a long time. How is she? Honestly, I'm worried about her. She's been through a lot. I think it would be a good idea if you flew out to see her. Really? That would be great. I know she's missed you. A lot.
All the way down into Huntington Beach where the highs only in the 70s. Here's the 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, little fog at the beach.
Here's the 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, a little fog at the beach.
And then a lot of clouds start coming in on Wednesday and Thursday.
And then a lot of clouds start coming in on Wednesday. I'm busy.
I know. It's just, I need to tell you something. It's important.
Okay.
You are smart. And you are beautiful. And your music is really amazing. You don't have to let men like Benny Soto...
Sam, it's a rough business. And I'm not 22 anymore. If I don't make it soon, it's not gonna happen.
But think of what you're becoming. All for a couple of gold records. Will it be worth it?
When I get the gold records, I'll let you know.
Wow. You are not the girl I thought you were.
I guess that means you don't want to go to dinner with me anymore?
No. I don't.
It's okay.
No. It's not.
Then for the weekend, the Santa Ana winds start blowing, and the temperatures are going to warm up again.
Then for the weekend, the Santa Ana winds are blowing, and the temperatures are going to warm up again. Then for the weekend, the Santa Ana winds are blowing, and the temperatures are going to warm up again.
So Olivia won't tell anyone else.
That's what she said?
So it's over?
I think so.
How in the world did you get her to agree to this?
Well, first I had to tell her you were a bitch. Then everything sort of fell into place.
Wonderful. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to tell Michael we don't have to move.
Well, before you do that, I need to ask you a favor. Obviously, I am in the mood to give you anything you want. It's going to sound odd, but I want to hear about Adrian Powell and his prostitutes.
Why?
I need to understand what is going on in that house.
Adrian calls them intimate get-togethers. And the guest list always includes a beautiful young woman. She's then introduced to a middle-aged friend of Adrian's who has no idea she's been hired for the evening. This is followed up with a little small talk and a lot of wine. After an hour or so, a signal is given. The woman then suggests it's time to take the party upstairs. Because Adrian's friend is now drunk, it doesn't occur to him to say no.
Does anyone know about this?
I think Evelyn knows. And she's not happy about it.
Where is Adrian while all of this is happening?
That's the weird part. He just disappears.
This whole thing is bizarre. isn't it, though? So Adrian Powell hires prostitutes to have sex with his friends who have no idea they're being set up? Exactly. But why? Why would he do this? What on earth does Adrian get out of this?
Are you having impure thoughts about your boss?
I have nothing to confess.
It's a little hot in here, don't you think?
It is a little hot in here. When Flora was killed, was she pregnant? Now I have something to confess.
Devious Maids, all new next Sunday at 10 on Lifetime. And who do you think killed Flora? Vote now for a chance to win $10,000.
Who's gonna clean all this up?
Find out more on MyLifetime.com.